I almost lost 10K trying to not lose the stand-up game.
In this video, we're gonna watch Brown Balla go apeshit trying not to lose the stand-up game. Stick around because as this video progresses, I'm gonna show you how to keep a juicy game from dying out. And by the end, you are gonna have a toolbox of options to keep the VIPs entertained without having to gamble like them.
Pocket tens, what a great time to pick up pocket tens here. She's gonna make it 125. Obviously, the funny thing about this is a lot of times somebody ends up losing $3,000, $4,000, or $5,000 just trying to avoid losing the $500 penalty, which just kind of makes it a fun game, obviously. And what a flop for Poker Bunny. Ace 10 7. She's got a set of tens.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Have a good head.
700, right?
This is called
Brown Balla's going to lead into her for 300.
Stand-up game optimal.
Oh, 100 each. Just 500. Oh, 500? Yeah. Oh.
Brown Balla also standing as well. Forgot about that. It's between Brown Balla, Poker Bunny, and JC.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow. Brown Balla went for it.
I'm dead.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm dead. King Jack. I need King Jack.
Wow, he went for it.
I need literally King Jack.
What a spot for Poker Bunny.
Once or twice?
Whatever you
Got to fade a 50-to-1 shot here.
Yeah, the queen. Hey, what happens if they chop?
Gonna need some paint cards here.
I'm not the loser.
You see a king or a jack.
The first board counts.
You're gonna need to catch a running straight here.
First board, you sit down.
God damn it.
That's exactly what I was talking about. You're trying to avoid paying that penalty and end up losing way more in the process.
Wait, you said twice. You said twice.
Oh yeah, twice. Okay.
You never know. You never know. What?
How much you got? How much you got?
Oh! Oh my God! I just realized you had nothing on the flop.
I need King Jack.
Yeah, good thing you
I
folded.
I thought she was gonna get moved.
Wow.
King one time.
I think the internet is gonna melt if a king does.
No heart.
King one time.
You just need a king.
Good luck to you.
That doesn't matter.
my
I'm on your
gosh.
side.
He has 4 outs.
I don't know why, but I'm on your side.
The door opened. Will he walk through?
Here we see Brown Balla caring more about not losing the stand-up game than he cares about not losing his entire stack. His stack is 10 times what the bounty is for losing the stand-up game. This is an incredible situation to be in if you can get the table to agree. FOMO is real. The stand-up game creates a ton of action. But what if you can't get the table to agree to a bounty gimmick like the 7-deuce game or the stand-up game? Let's go back to the Full Tilt days, specifically the Full Tilt Academy, pre-2011. Is there still a Full Tilt Academy? Let me know in the comments. I'm US based in Florida, so I don't play online. One of the Red pros, man, I miss those days, mentioned a concept that you might be familiar with. It's called advertising. The example used in the Academy was raising something marginal like bottom pair, could be somewhat connected to the board, but the idea is to get to the showdown cheap and table your hand. The idea here is to create that moment in your opponent's minds that might lead them to believe that you're just clicking buttons. You don't really know what's going on. Maybe you're not comfortable with that kind of attention. Let's move to the next option. Another subtle trick to get more money in play is the red-black game. This is a neutral EV prop bet that keeps the VIP engaged and off of his phone. One player picks red, the other player picks black. If 2 out of 3 flop cards are red or black, that person wins. So let's say you have black and 2 out of the 3 cards are spades. Well, that means that you win the bet. But if 3 are spades, like it's a monotone board, then maybe you get double or triple the bet that you guys agreed upon. So it's a fun thing to kind of engage with. And as long as the dealer doesn't mind, you guys can kind of throw money around and make it seem like you're gambling more than you really are. If you want to know more about the red-black game, let me know in the comments below and I can explain it in more detail. VIPs crave action. A couple big blinds now might turn into a huge hand later. I hope you get the idea here. We're trying not to be penny wise and pound foolish. Even if you're not directly involved with a big hand in the VIP, somebody could end up winning a really big hand, and then when you get into a spot with that person, they now have a bigger stack for you to potentially win. because you created that situation. Suggest a round of straddles. The infamous Garrett Adelstein has made a career out of being a professional poker player and having the VIPs want to play with him. When he suggests a round of straddles, he's usually in the under the gun position and just throws it out there. He's not on the button or in late position. Be aware of that, because you don't want people to feel like you're just trying to leverage a situation to favor you. You want it to feel like you're trying to make the table have more action and it'll benefit them. If a round of straddles isn't agreed upon, but the VIP is straddling, make it a point to straddle yourself. What I like to do here is, as I'm tossing in the straddle chips, I'll look at the VIP and say, I won't let you be the only one to straddle, and then toss them in. This lets the VIP know that you're trying to create the action that they want. Bonus tip, if your poker room allows it and you're familiar with the VIP, I'd suggest mixing in a double straddle when they straddle. Do this intermittently though, because if you do it every time, it's annoying. Let's head back to Brown Balla's FOMO as an example of what we're trying to accomplish.
Wow.
Why are you doing this?
What do you mean? If
Brown
I lose, I
Balla
have to
picks
pay
up
500.
tens.
This I pay 500 now.
Who's going to believe Brown
Well,
Balla
if I
after
lose now, I
that?
got paid him 500. That's what I'm saying.
He might get his money right back here.
Jesus fucking Christ.
JC wakes up with a very playable Queen Jack. He's going to call 450 more.
500.
All right.
Oh, this is the final match.
This is
I
it.
hate you, man.
Between
Why
the
hell
last
you
two
put him-
standers.
I should have raised to 1,000.
Just 1,000, I would have folded.
Jack 7-6.
All in.
Wow, what a tough flop for Brown Balla.
Twice?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I had a good hand too.
This time you had a real hand. Wow.
I had a real hand. I never lost the stand-up game ever.
I should have just made it 1,000 pre-flop. 500 was too cheap.
It was cheap. Thank God. Oh, please, no 10, Corey.
Down to a 2-out
Don't
shout
screw me,
here.
Corey.
Down to 2 outs for Brown Balla. Oh!
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. 2-out shout on the river for Brown Balla.
Damn you, Corey.
The other board doesn't matter.
What a gut punch for JC. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was sinister.
I get the second one.
Holy moly.
Now you have to pay everyone 100.
Wow.
Holy cow. See, he's got 10-10 and he just ships it on a jack-high board. He's clearly trying to take the hand down now and avoid paying the bounty at the price of his entire stack. He gets it in bad. The fact that he sucks out and wins the hand is irrelevant. This is an incredible spot to be in if you can set this up. Bounty games, straddle rounds, red-black game. These are the tools to keep the VIPs entertained without having to gamble like a VIP. If you got some value from this, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see you on the felt.